So for today's craft, I'm going to show you how to make your own leather tassel. Fancy, right? When I got my new purse that I showed you in my What's in My Purse video, it didn't come with a tassel or anything on the zipper, so it kept getting lost in the fabric of the top of the purse. So I decided to go to a craft store and I got some stuff and I tried to make a tassel, and I was really surprised at how it turned out. So 2 thumbs up. Alright, so let me show you how to make your own leather tassel.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is whatever item you've decided to put your tassel on. I'm going to be putting mine on my purse, and I do already have one on my top zipper, so I'm going to be putting it on that side zipper there. Next, you're going to need some wire that goes along with the hardware of whatever you are putting this tassel on. In my case, I'm going to be matching it to the zipper color, so I have gold wire. If you're making, say, a tassel for a necklace, you can do some silver wire, or even go with some rose gold. That would be really pretty too. Next, you're going to need some leather cording or leather string, whichever you prefer to call it. I'm going to call it cording in this case. This is going to actually make the tassel. Next, you're going to need some wire clippers. I also use some rounded nosed pliers and also some needle nose pliers, which are seen here. And the last thing you will need is a pair of scissors. To begin, you're going to take your leather cording and you're going to figure out how long you want your tassel to be. So just remember when you are measuring this out that there is going to be a little loop there holding the tassel onto your zipper or what have you, so make sure to measure that in as well. So when you find your desired length, give a little snippy snip there, and then you're going to want to cut out 9 pieces of the same sized cording. Okay, so this next part is a little bit hard to explain, so bear with me. You're going to take 5 of the 9 cords when you're all done cutting them out. You're going to take 5 of them and stack them one on top of the other, just like this. Then the other 4 you're going to take and put on either sides of those, just like this picture here. Next, we are going to grab our wire and start wrapping our tassels together. You're going to want to start so that just the tip of the tassels are sticking out there. You don't want to go too high up or else it'll slip off, but you don't want to go too low because then it'll be like double-ended tassel thing. I don't know, whatever. So anyway, you're going to start wrapping it around, and you're going to want to make sure that while you're wrapping it, you keep pulling it really tight and keep it really snug. That way the tassels don't move and they don't fall out, because those middle ones will fall out if you don't tie them tight enough. And you're going to want to wrap it around in such a way that you loop over the beginning point of the wire. This will hold it in place. You're just going to keep working your way down, wrapping the wire around and around, just like this. And you want to try and keep it close together, but you don't have to worry about those spaces there, because we're going to start wrapping the wire back up the tassel, so you can cover those on the way back up. But just try and keep them as close together as possible. Get your wire wrapped down as far as you like it. It should look something like this. At this point, we're going to cut the string now from the spool. This is where we're going to choose how to attach the tassel to the item that we are making it for. In my case, I'm just going to string it directly through the zipper. If you decide to put it through a keychain or another loop, that's perfectly fine too. So this is me stringing the cut wire through the loop in the zipper, and just decide how long you want the loop to be. This wire is really bendable, so really all you have to do is just work with it and move it around to find your perfect length. So yes, that's what I'm doing here. And ta-da! I found my length that I like. I like that length, it's very nice. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend the wire now. You're going to bend it a little bit up so that you have that straight line there, so that it's easier to wind the rest of the wire around it. I know that I'm really not good at explaining this. This is a very difficult part to explain, so just kind of follow what I'm doing on the screen. What you're going to want to do though as you wind it up is just twist that wire around so that, like we did on the top, it covers that part that's coming down there to hold it in place. This is a pretty important part because you don't want to be like unzipping your purse and have your tassel come off. That would not be good. That is not the point of a tassel, so we want to make sure that it's nice and secure. Now this part here is kind of hard to do in front of a camera because I don't have a lot of room to move, so it's going to be a little in your face there, so don't mind that. We're just going to continue to wrap that wire around the loop wire, if you will call it, to hold it securely in place, and then just make your way up the rest of the tassel. This is where, if you have any holes in the wire, that would be where you would wrap them in that hole, like I am right there, to cover them up. Oh, you can't see that very well. There was a hole there, and you just wrap it around and put it in that hole so that it covers it up. Now that we have reached the top of our tassel again, we are going to cut the wire to end it. You're going to use your wire snippers again and just cut it. You want to leave some room. You want to leave a little bit of a tail, but cut it as close to the tassel as you can. And you're going to see here this little tail. You want to keep that about that much. I don't even know. It's not even a half of an inch. But you're going to take your rounded pliers or needle nose pliers, whichever you prefer, and you're going to bend the end down so that it creates a bent end instead of that cut end. Basically, I do this just so that no fabric or anything gets caught on it or it doesn't tear my purse. So that is what that looks like. That's what I was trying to explain to you there. Next, I am going to use those pliers again to just bend it and finish the loop there, and just get it to squeeze in there with the rest of the wire. And I try and push this down as far as I can just so that it's secure and it doesn't come off. And if you can, try and tuck it underneath another wire. But just bending it into a hole like that should do the trick, and that is what it will look like. And here they are. Here are the finished projects. I really like these guys because they just add that little bit of personal touch and a little bit of extra flair.
And that's how you do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment or a video response down below showing me your tassels that you make, or if you tried it and what you thought of it, if it's easy, if it's not easy, I don't know, whatever you want to put. If you just want to say hi, put it down below. I like getting highs. Thumbs this video up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Or it could be down here. I don't know. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.